can immediately tell she's bad news. She just looks it, doesn't she? I don't wish to be mean to the actor, but she fits the evil person role too well. You see that Kelly and Connie have been given jobs in journalism, producing content for the local paper. This is important to know for future events, I guess. The next thing we see answers my question on how they're managing to house all these people. And it turns out most of their citizens don't live in spacious homes. They're in these cruddy-looking apartment buildings.
What? What?
Oh, no. I think this place is literally made of paper. Sleeping?
No.
Random note, but I love the symmetry of this shot. There's a nice moment where Ezekiel lets go of Sheba's collar, as he sees now that he can take pleasure in watching a family be happy. Wait, does that make sense?
Your dad saved this for a real top clinic burn. Because of how precious it is. There's something extra more precious.
He gives Sheba's collar to Jemmy's kid. Why on earth would a kid want a tiger's collar? Some kids want a PlayStation for Christmas, and some kids want a manky old cat collar. This episode is low down on the IMDb ranking list, and yeah, it's kinda stinky. It's focused on Eugene's budding love story with Stephanie, but right after he confesses his love to her, she mysteriously goes missing. And the whole episode turns into this conspiracy crime drama.
Flights on at odd hours and they're on schedule with boats and boats going in and out with very great regularities. It's the same four people over and over.
There's a bit that really makes me laugh when he knocks on the door, and the perspective shot makes it look like he's got a pretty big hand. I'm such a nerd, what's wrong? Eugene is near breaking point by the end of the sleuthing, and when we get the big reveal that Stephanie wasn't missing, she was being hidden from him, he goes into full meltdown.
Let's trust him, the police. You split up with friends, going into town, picking up brick, but I didn't break. You certainly got your money's worth there. That's just fix it, ain't right.
So basically, it turns out Stephanie was actually given the task of luring in his group to the Commonwealth. But it actually gets a bit more complicated than that, because it turns out at first he was actually talking to a genuine person, and this mysterious new woman actually still likes him. It's the nerdy girl we saw next to the ice cream van earlier, and her name is Max. Max found some old scraps and made a radio with it, and that's how she got in touch with Eugene. Then her brother, the Orange Power Ranger called Mercer, discovers the radio and demands that they hide it from the governor. But obviously the governor did find out, and that's how we wound up here. By the way, I've been calling both of these people on screen now governor, and just to clarify, Hornsby is the deputy governor, and Pamela Milton is the actual governor. Understandably, Eugene is slow to trust this new woman, claiming to be the OG radio lady. But then they both start nerding out over this sci-fi novel, and suddenly his trust issues disappear.
Scientists ramp up the stakes.
Ezekiel receives life-saving news that he's been moved up to the top of the waiting list for his surgery, and then it turns out his bumping up the list was Carol's doing.
My dad was wiped out.
Because I don't want you to die?
The last part you mentioned is Governor Hornsby, growing frustrated that Maggie refuses to set up a deal with them and just wants to remain as an independent town. She's the final stubborn holdout, for Hornsby having the monopoly on the surrounding communities. We meet another new settlement in this episode, a place called Riverbend. Sounds like a location in Lord of the Rings. And oh wow, how refreshing. This group are kind of unhinged. Are there any nice people left in the world? They talk with their leader to establish trade, but then the Commonwealth guy turns on them. And it's revealed that they actually came here to take them out, and also to find out if these are the same guys that attacked their gun supply for him. Gabe and Aaron don't agree with all this violence, and it causes them to fall out of favour with the Commonwealth higher-ups. Some mystery person then takes out the guards, allowing Gabe and Aaron to survive. This mystery person was Negan and his new wife Annie, who happened to be residents of the riverbed. The Commonwealth guards sweep the building to find the traitors, and also to find their missing weapons. When no one comes forward out of hiding, he starts chucking people off the roof. And so his search continues in the next episode. What's going on? So she's come along to help, and little did she know that Herschel snuck into their convoy and was found by a Commonwealth guard. Negan says he will look after him for a while, although Herschel is now old enough to understand exactly who Negan is and what he did to his daddy before he was even born. Negan agrees that he deserves to die, but now is not the best time to pull the trigger because doing so would alert the guards to their location. Doesn't matter too much though, because they soon get the upper hand and take out the guards, leaving only the lead menace to deal with. He tries to reason with the gang, but rightfully they shoot him down off the roof. These walkers already been moving at this point. Seems convenient timing that they waited until this guy hit the floor. In the end, it turns out Leah was the one who took the guns. Do we care about this detail? I feel like we should. This seems kind of important. But I guess we'll see if this reveal leads anywhere. The other plotline was far more interesting to me. Governor Milton's spoiled son and his neatly hot-looking ass girlfriend. Seriously, why are these two dressed like extras from the film Grease? They're in the police station talking about how brave he is when dealing with walkers, and Daryl mocks him for it.
Excelsior. For what? My analyze on the road.
Oh, yeah. It's good stuff.
As punishment for this mockery, he orders them to go get some money that's stashed away in a nearby house. And if they refuse this order, he has enough influence to make their lives miserable.
Think of all markets. Your call.
The house is still running on electricity from a solar panel, and when they flip the switch on, it triggers the security system. And so they scramble to silence the alarm while Daryl stashes the money. They also find this woman trapped inside the room, and they do try to save her, but she gets nibbled on the way out. Mercer caught wind of what was happening and came along to save the day. And it turns out that he's actually a good dude, and is now starting to realise the level of corruption in the Commonwealth. Hornsby is on scene questioning what happened to his guards, but even when Daryl steps in to defend his friends, Hornsby isn't satisfied that he's being told the truth, and says the next place he's going to start asking questions is the Hilltop. Ooh, I bet the Hilltop are shaking in their boots. We should be so scared of this well-dressed, evil-looking man. At the Hilltop, he suspects Maggie is pretending that her car won't start, and that perhaps this supposedly broken-down car was the one that was used to steal his guns. But then he tries starting the car, and uh-oh, don't you look silly. He then tries weaseling his way into getting the truth out of Herschel, which upsets the Hilltop to the point where even Daryl says, look, enough's enough. Let's just go home before something stupid goes down. Outside of that, there's only a couple of interesting things that happen. One of those things being that Princess and Mercer are now an item. I don't know, they're both kind of oddballs in this community, so they're not the most unlikely pairing, although he's breaking the rule of never stick your dick in crazy. Mercer is feeling pressure to do the right thing, witnessing all this corruption. He has the position to stand up and fight against it, and he certainly has the physical capability. God damn, man. But he knows too well the cost of going against the system, and he doesn't know if he has the courage. The episode ends with Hornsby finding Leah, and instead of killing her for stealing his weapons, he proposes they become friends.
Oh, thanks. My name is Lance Hornsby. Get off the new job.
Quite a good episode. as it should be for being episode bloody 16. You know, the episode number where most of the seasons had the wisdom to close the chapter. Daryl is still leading the mission on locating the missing weapons, but they grow suspicious of what's coming next, as the Commonwealth Guards receive new commands over the radio. They realise it's a setup and they stand off against the guards. And ultimately they win because they're the goodies and not the baddies. Hornsby radios to check their status, and Daryl's all like, surprise, mother lover. Hornsby has arranged with Mia to kill Maggie, which of course she's glad to agree to, or make it into her people. She successfully captures Maggie and holds her in a cabin for Hornsby, but then Maggie gets her hands slightly untied and launches at her for a pretty fun to watch and equally matched girl fight. Mia almost picks up the W, but then she gets dropped in the back by none other than her ex-lover Daryl. He then fires at Hornsby, but unfortunately just nicks his cheek. Working to bring down the Commonwealth from within, Max and the journalist crew dig up all the dirt they can, but it might be a bit too late as they have overtaken the Hilltop and Oceanside. With Hornsby hot on their trail, they come up with a plan where Negan will sneak into the Commonwealth, being one of the only people left in their gang that's unknown to them. But then some of the other gangs sneak in anyway. So that whole plan was kind of meaningless. Before this, however, we get a decent sequence of events where Daryl has a shootout with the Commonwealth Guards, and he yet again lands a non-lethal shot on Hornsby. Oh boy, do I enjoy watching this guy suffer. Then, while chasing Negan, two more guards get sideswiped by Daryl. In the Commonwealth, things are going a little crazy, with the town in protest over the actions of Pamela Milton's spoiled son. Although now he's living in the sewers where he belongs, so he's no longer living the spoiled life, and we can give him his name back. It's Sebastian. With great convenient timing, they send out the alert that a walker herd is approaching the town, and so they have no choice but to put them down. Yeah, that's a bit sus. The town are still feeling pissy though, and they break curfew to attend a memorial, and the heat gets turned up with people demanding that Sebastian comes out to play him. The guards set off smoke grenades to disperse the crowd, but this controlling measure won't be enough to put out their fight. The episode ends with Hornsby holding the gun to Daryl, but then they hold guns to his guards, and then Daryl holds up the back to Hornsby, and then Don comes in and holds a gun to one of Milton's cats, and that's where the episode ends. As these episodes draw closer to the finale, the characters seem to be dropping more F-bombs and S-bombs. Up until this point, the episodes available on Disney Plus have been fairly tame, but now it seems like they're dropping an F-bomb every episode. To me, this seems like an attempt to make the episodes more edgy so that people will want to watch it. Which, if true, is kind of stupid, considering that the only people watching are already heavily invested in finishing. Having said that, the intro to this episode actually slaps, or rather snaps. Even though Paula is part of Big Culture, Hornsby has gone too far with his antics, and therefore needs to be publicly punished so Paula can save face. The next step in it's not Sebastian and he's a changed man. Max and Eugene aim to stop a happening, and so Max gets on tape revealing the truth about how the rich labels stay rich and the poor stay poor. Yes, in a wrestling match, and for a second I had to question what show I was in. This is so far from yeah, it's absurd. When the match is finished, Sebastian takes the stage to perform his fake YouTuber apology video. And when he asks for the tape of his grandfather's right words to play, Eugene instead waits to take it. chaos breaks out in the world, and for reasons that don't matter, someone walks walks into town square, and this once peaceful utopia has fully transformed into hell, and I love it. Sebastian brings a call to Max, and then Eugene pushes him back onto Sebastian, and everyone just stands around watching him get eaten. This moment, combined with the form of the water, is just the best payoff to the scene. Oh, and also, Annie's pregnant with Negan's kid.
Sure. Shut up, Aaron.
They climb now? They climb now. Please watch until the end. We've got new type of walkers that know how to climb and use tools. Just like they did in the first episode, and then never again for some stupid reason. Imagine how much more intense this show would be if they kept on going with this type of walker. This episode is okay, but we can skip past most of it, because it's mostly about Eugene being on the run or indirectly killing Sebastian. In the end, he gets caught and sits in jail, awaiting whatever punishment they have in store for him. Everyone learns that Hornsby was the one behind the walkers getting in, and so she gives him the strange and very grim punishment of feeding Sebastian a fresh corpse to keep him alive, or unalive. You know. The part with climbing walkers is Aaron and a few others en route to Oceanside, and when their cars get stuck in the mud, they have to stop in this cool-looking medieval funfair place. Jerry suggests this could be Kingdom 2.0, which would be lovely, but it's a bit too late for that program. When night falls, the place gets absolutely swamped by walkers, some of which are this new climbing element. Again, it's a little too late for that. You've had 10.5 seasons to do this. The last part to mention is so damn funny, it's almost painful. Eugene is told he's got to stay hidden from the guards, but he wants nothing more than to go looking for Max. And when Daryl stands on his way, he does this.
Cover me, essay! Fuck you, punk!
Fuck Eugene, you villain. Doing shit against Daryl. Ultimately, Eugene knows this is a stupid idea, so he sits his stupid, intelligent ass down. There's the Virginia crew as enemies on the States, as we can see with Carol being chased by the goons and Daryl grappling with some other food. Yumiko doesn't appear to be in any danger, maybe because of her high-ranking job in the Commonwealth. But no one cares about Yumiko, so let's forget about her for a while. While on the run, Daryl and Carol find Hornsby's prison cell absolutely caked in ketchup. That's right, you two. A body that's been ripped apart just contains a whole lot of pixelated ketchup. Said he wants to get you. Hornsby says he can get them to their friend if they spare his life, but they need to be quick because his ankle monitor will set off the alarm when he leaves the room. But these guys won't be stormtroopers. How do you miss your target like this? They go on a long-ass hunt to the place where everyone supposedly is, getting into all sorts of trouble with walks in the dark and such, and in the end they grow tired of Hornsby's promises and tell him to run while he still can. But then he tries turning them there and gets an arrow in the neck. Whenever they Hornsby, he was most interesting aspects. So, where is everyone else? Well, they're on a bus being taken to a destination unknown, injecting with some kind of knockout syrup so they can have a relaxing journey. I am really feeling the exhaustion of these extra episodes. This has been the hardest video to make because of how stretched out they've made these last two seasons. But we are sure going to want to stick around for the special rating on it. So, round 22, what's this one about? Well, it's about some people from the gang able to work at railroad maintenance. Railroad maintenance. While the others are doing what they can to rescue them, and to also try and take back Alexandria, which the Commonwealth has overtaken and turned into Outpost 22. There's a couple of okay parts, I suppose, and one of them is Maggie being distressed when she encounters a Further worrying her about the fate of Persia, who's only being held captive by the other paper, Gabriel returning to his priestly duties and wanting a dying enemy his last wish to degrade him. Simon taken out a new guard, not the progress made with it. Eugene is standing trial, and Duke says they need to win over the community. But then they just hear Sebastian disrespecting the community on the secret tape, and then they all stick round while Sebastian is being eaten. It seems to me like the community wants to give them that place. But oh no, not now. We've got to plan that. Eugene's a bad guy now. Pablo makes the bold claim that the tape was fake, and we can just skip forward here, right to the part where Eugene gives that emotional speech, but he's still found guilty anyway, because this cult is corrupt. There's a new big bad boss to deal with called the Warden. He decides the fate of the dark class workers. Well, at this point I suppose they're more slaves than workers. He's aware that outside people are trying to shut down their operation, and enlists Stephen to be an informant, against his will that is, threatening to kill his wife if he doesn't comply. He decides to sacrifice himself, pretending that he's in charge of the rebellion, but then the Warden puts out the inquiry going as punishment for Negan trying to be a martyr. Negan agreed to be one of the guards that he knows has a family, and the guard is all like, yeah, you're right, this situation is messed up. And so he turns on Warden. When the tries taking Kenny hostage, Daryl sneaks in from behind to stop him.
This is Johan Blair. Cool, totally. Let me see what we have. Okay.
difference. No problem. Let me see if there's anything. Look.
You're fucking dead! Ain't no way out. You got nowhere to go.
Are we done yet?
gonna blow your ass down! Put down! The homeboy took a bullet! Dumbass bitch. Get some cover! Motherfucker! One of our people needs help! Oh, big bag. Nah, I'm gonna fuck you up! Look out! Stay covered! Oh,
followed you, right?
I take it this isn't a social call? No problem. I'll get him off your back.
Check out my sale items. Everything must go. Can't be found anywhere but this van. Guaranteed. Thanks. That's new stock. Fresh out of the box. Deal. Great.
You know, you're a...
You didn't see me.
Hey, y'all, need something? Alright, no problem.
Good to hear from you, Capitan. What can I do? No trouble, Capitan. I'm waiting. Don't waste my time.
You're through to HQ.
Yo! What can I do for you? I'll drop it nearby.